How we doing, young man?
Good, yourself?
Better now that I see you.
Ah,
My grandfather called by.
well,
Seems to work on everybody.
certainly does. So what happened? You went off of YouTube?
No, I'm still on YouTube. Just some. Sorry, it's getting over cold. Sometimes, if we're broadcasting two different spots, I can't broadcast two games to YouTube at the same time.
Oh,
So
that's
some of the games will be on my other thing, which is Meredith, but only a few, only a very small handful.
really okay.
Yeah, but 99% of them are still on. But if there's two at the same time, then one goes to YouTube, one goes to the other side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, they're always on the Seahawks Facebook and my Facebook as well. I'm so good Facebook too.
Oh, really?
So,
You write it down? So I don't know. What is it?
It's just on Facebook. If you go to Seahawks have a Facebook. I don't know the link. It's a long link.
Oh, all right.
But it's usually on. But this game's on YouTube right now.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we're here.
Yeah. But yeah, sometimes if I got two games going at the same time, one goes to one goes to the
Right. Yeah, I was just a little disappointed that
Which one was that? Which game?
it's like 2 games ago or something like that, and we couldn't make it. But then you had to put your credit card in, and I didn't want to put my credit card in.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah. Well, when my wife comes, I'll ask her.
Okay.
She can tell
That
you.
should not be the case.
That's why I said I'm not putting it in.
Yeah, no. Where were you? Where was that? What site was that?
Whatever their game was, I'm the same. Maybe 2 games ago, 3 games ago, you couldn't make it.
So, I don't have anything except the paper. I don't even have a paper.
Oh, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah. I'm interested to know where that was.
Yeah.
I'll make sure that's shut down. That's not correct. I'm sorry about that.
You're doing pretty good, for a team that did all good.
Yeah.
I'm
doing well.
It would be nice. When they make the penalty, could you kind of yell out what the penalty is? Because sometimes,
If I know it.
yeah, well, that's the thing, I mean, I
if
know
I see
some
the
of
ref,
the stuff.
if the ref gives a signal, I know what it is. If not,
Right.
yeah, I can guess. But it's kind of hit or miss with that if the ref lets you know,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I tried.
What is CGA parent? The whole site, CGA.
Coast Guard Academy.
Oh, yeah, they were up here, weren't they?
Yeah, they play the game.
Yeah.
Back. You want some spaghetti? I can't eat the noon. Yeah. These are a little longer though. No, my. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman, producer, and director, firstborn, the Loon Solu, Mr. Lukey Bonner. Behind the lens here today, we have got a fantastic Pee Wee battle about ready to take place between your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks, and they're going to be playing host to the West Hartford Wolves. The Seahawks wearing their white sweaters with the blue shoulders, yellow stripes, white socks with blue and yellow stripes. And in between the pipes is going to be Mr. Calvin Rossman, a fantastic netminder. I love Calvin, good boy. Number 6 in your scorecard. And down at the other end, the West Hartford Wolves, wearing their dark blue jerseys, wolves in red across the chest diagonally, red numbers, white nameplate, looking a little bit like the Rangers, a little bit darker. Although the Rangers released their new third jerseys, whatever those were yesterday. But sick puke, blah. My goodness, really? That's the best you could do? Anyway, bad job by Adidas, bad job by the NHL, bad job by the Rangers. But I digress. These Wolves jerseys are nice with the red helmets, red shorts, blue socks, red and white stripes. And in between the pipes, well, the West Hartford Wolves is going to be James Barrett, number 40, I believe, getting the start. Yes, he is. And let's see, we play 15-minute stanzas here in the Pee Wee division. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is no delayed offsides. If you're offsides, it's an automatic whistle. If you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is still icing. If it's tied at the end of regulation, there will be no sudden death or sudden life overtime. And checking is not allowed in the Pee Wee division. I think we went over all the rules. Coach Tracy going over some last-minute instructions with his organization. Rossman in between the pipes. And the coach, looks like it's number 45 getting the start for the Wolves. Hopefully I got the right roster here. It's the one that I had for them. I hope that it's correct. Doesn't look like it's the right one, so that's not good. That upsets the broadcaster greatly. All right, we're going to have to figure it out. Might have to Make it up as we go, but that's all right. We've done that before, that's for sure. We will get to the bottom of this, I promise you. All right, we're about ready to get underway here between the Seahawks and the Wolves. The ref drops the puck. I'll do my best to see if I can get a new Wolves roster. As the game progresses here, I apologize. That's the one that I was given. All right, on and now is Ferry. Ferry trying to send the puck down. He's number 77 in your scorecard. The Seahawks knock it down. Tracy at center ice, number 16, up for Pagano. Bouncing puck sent ahead. The game is presented by our friends at Captain Scott's Lobster Dock, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't been to Captain Scott's in New London, you are missing out. Pagano on it quickly. Pagano trying to get the shot away. Ferry on it there. That goes behind the net. Hard around. Wolves trying to come away with it. Here come the Wolves now. Out to the blue line. Nice job by Tracy to hold the line there. As the Wolves get it out to center. That was number 59, Brown. Left it. And picking it up with speed now. The Wolves is 34. He tries to get it out to center. Does get it up. Sheehan number 7. Trying to get the puck out. Around Ferry. Pagano comes over. That's sent all the way down. That's chased down by Halko. We play 15-minute stanzas, so 13:55 left to go. The game just a minute underway here. 0-0 is the score. As the puck comes bouncing out to center, that's knocked down by the Seahawks. Seahawks trying to come away with it. They lost the handle on it. That's sent back. The bouncing puck there at the blue line. They're digging, they're mucking, they're doing their homework. Seahawks trying to come away with it. They do. Nice tape-to-tape pass there. A little bit out of the reach. I thought it was going to be tape-to-tape for Harrell, so it looks like it's going to go for icing. So icing is the call. Here with 13:30 left to go here in the opening stanza. The game just nicely underway. Face off deep. In the Seahawks zone. Won by the Wolves. Wolves trying to come away with it. Couldn't do so. What just happened? Why'd that happen? Oh, okay. That's why. Should come back on. Huh? There we go. All right. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We lost the screen for a moment. We got it back. All right. We apologize. If we don't do this, it'll be real dark, though. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. I guess that the power cord must have drawn loose for a second. All right, we're back online. Everybody's got eyes again. So if that happens again, just push it back in. Over the blue line, we apologize. Trying to get in front with Harrell. That's knocked down. Quickly on the puck there for the Seahawks. Trying to keep it in. They did for a moment, but back the other way now. Here come the Wolves through the neutral zone. Warren on the back check. That's broken up nicely. There by Pilney in the neutral zone. Chase Pilney, number 86 in your scorecard. Brewer lost the handle on it to Mins. Mins over the blue line. Mins walking in, hounded from behind. Mins protecting the puck. Mins to the outside. Lets the shot go. Rossman made the stop there as he stayed with him. Nice job by Rossman to stay with him. On it now is Glantz. Glantz, a little bit of pushing and shoving. That pleases the broadcaster. As that's sent all the way down. Looks like it might go for icing. So icing is the call there. 12 minutes exactly left to go here. I'm still trying to find that Wolf roster. I apologize. That's not it. Dang it. All right, we're going to try and find it. Back to the blue line it goes now. That's knocked down. Zalko turns on it there. Wolves keeping it in at the blue line. The Seahawks come away with it. Here come the Seahawks now, kicking it ahead. Lost the handle on it. Karen up ahead. Karen wearing Darryl Talley's old number 56. As the Bills find themselves at 500. But, the Bills, keep an eye on the Bills. And you're going to call me crazy, ladies. Everybody thinks that they're written off, and they're this, they're that. Because sometimes really, really good teams have really average seasons. And they've been, teams that are really good for a while, they're battle-tested. They've lost a couple of heartbreakers. Obviously, that one to Kansas City a few seasons ago. That crazy game in the last minute for when Mahomes, when the Bills kicked it to him. Not to rub it in. Bouncing puck there. Comes right to the goaltender. Made it save. One of the Wolves is a little bit shooken up behind the play. So left his ball down. All right, good to see the young lad right back to his feet. That's what we'd like to see. $11 left to go. Here in the opening stanza, still a scoreless affair. A real good game here in the early going. Two good hockey teams. The Wolves and the Seahawks. Face off one. Big stop there as it's gobbled up by the netminder. There'll be no further play. Apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Still trying to find that roster. I know I have their roster somewhere. I did one. None of these names ring a bell. This is not the first Wolf game of the year here, so it's my fault for having the wrong one. Back the other way now. Here come the Wolves through the neutral zone, carrying the puck out. On the back check, broke it up. Brown lost the handle on it. Here's Pagano. Pagano going straight ahead. Pagano! And into the defenseman there. Wolf coaching staff disagrees with the official's assessment on the play. But the refs letting the boys play. That pleases the broadcaster. Come on now, coach. Nobody thought they were on their way to the tennis court here today or the golf outing, did they? It's just a hockey game. These things happen. I don't think the ref was out of line for not raising his hand on that one. You got to let the boys and girls play a little bit. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. And we like 5-on-5 hockey here on the Solu. The Wolves are tough. Seahawks are tough. Everybody will be fine. There's Seneca now down the right wing, letting the shot go. Nice stop there by Rossman on the tough angle as he fought it off. Dempsey trying to come away with it. Dempsey got it. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Fighting off a cold. That's Camp. I'm sorry, not Dempsey. Camp behind the net. Camp trying to get it out. Brewer chases it back to the blue line. Kept in, letting the shot go. Bounces. As Bankoff got the shot off there. And a nice job there by Rossman to handle the bouncing puck. 9:57 left to go. And here in the opening stanza. As it comes away to center. That's knocked down and back the other way come the Wolves over the blue line. Poke checked away. Nice poke check there by the Seahawks. It's back the other way now. Dempsey traces it down there. Is Dempsey getting a shift on forward? Normally a defenseman might be playing forward today. The lines are getting mixed up here. Sent ahead. Dempsey is playing forward. Dempsey out there with Harrell and Brewer. Oh, the Seahawks on the back check there was Harrell. Harrell becoming a very strong player. He's really worked on it. Did 1,000 shots during the summer. A lot of power skating, a lot of times at the rink. You can see it really paying off for the young lad. And he's not becoming a good player by accident. He's becoming a good player because he's putting in the effort. No, not that anything happens by accident. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Brewer now. Brewer with a rolling puck through the neutral zone, hounded from behind. Brewer fights off the back check, left it. Harrell lets the shot go. Nice waffle save there. It's one of the 1,000 shots during the summer paying off. You see the hard shot, quick release there by Harrell. That gets sent in. And away come the Wolves now out the center, knocked down by Tracy. Tracy moves it up ahead. The Seahawks looking to turn and go. Here's Warren. Warren over the blue line, serpentining. Warren to the outside. Warren waiting for his team to complete a player change. The cavalry arrives. He sends it down wide. Brown on it now. Brown trying to come away with it. Cleared. And out to center. Hops over to stick of Tracy. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to shake this cold. Here's Glance now. Glance over the blue line. Glance letting the shot go. Coming over to take away the real estate there. There's number 5 in blue. Good job on the back check there to get a chunk of it there by Warren as he's sent flying. Bouncing puck. On it there's Tracy. Tracy mixing it up there with one of the Wolves. As they come away with it off the boards, letting the shot go. Big stop, the rebound. Still loose in front. Wolves got to it. Bouncing puck. Getting to it now, letting the shot go. Covering it up with the waffle there. There's the netminder Rossman, and there'll be no further play. 7:52 left to go here in the opening stanza. 0-0 is the score. Who's winning? The Bears. Still a great opportunity for everybody at home and everybody here to put in $5 a man on the first goal. No point in watching youth hockey. You can't gamble on it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm waiting for FanDuel to come out with some youth hockey, on their app. I don't see why not. It's got to be some sort of congressman that we can talk to and bring a couple of envelopes to his office and get that written into law. How do you think we got FanDuel in the first place, folks? At the blue line it goes now, which is a nice addition. Don't get me wrong. Bouncing puck in the corner. Trying to get to it. Goes behind the net now. On it now, the Seahawks. Trying to get the puck out. Nice job by the Wolves. They got them hemmed in here with 7:10 left to go here in the opening stanza. Behind the net, Wolves got it out in front, cutting to the Cooker. Big stop there as Rossman slid across. Make a nice save there. Good stop there by Rossman. As the Wolves were cycling it down low, got it out in front, and Rossman slid over. Make the real nice save there. The face-off now, deep, won by Pagano. Moved along, trying to get it out there was Orlando. I came out the center. That's chipped ahead now. Pagano off to the races. Pagano pushes it ahead. Pagano at the dot. Pulls the trigger. That just missed. Oh, what a rush there by Pagano. Kept in at the blue line by Tracy. Bouncing puck comes back to the blue line. That hit a body there. Sorry, Nolan. Voice was cutting. Ooh. Okay. He's okay. Right back up. That's what we like to see. Nope. Collision at the blue line. Accidental collision. Young man got right to his knees, but there he goes. Okay, up to his feet. That's what we like to see. He's okay. So it's just an accidental collision at the blue line, but glad he's okay. All right, 6:35 left to go here. Dagnabbit. In the opening stanza. Still a scoreless affair here between the Seahawks and the Wolves. It's the face-off. It was won by the Seahawks. Tracking it down, turning to the forehand, and the Wolves send it right back in. Wolves over the blue line. Stepping to the outside, protecting the puck. Got it back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Nice job by Pagano. Here comes Pagano now. Chasing it down. First on it there with the Wolves. They get it out to center. On it there with Shea. Sure. Excuse me. Sure out there. Brown. That looks like. Couldn't read the name on that young lady's jersey. All right, Pagano leaning in now. Ferry on the left wing. Pilney on defense. With Camp. Camp sends it over. Orlando on the right wing. Orlando forks at it. Gets it down low. Pagano giving chase. Pagano hounding his man. Trying to stay with it. Nice job by Pagano to get to the puck. And win it down low for Orlando. Orlando behind the net. Pagano goes to the Cooker. Pagano taking on a couple of Wolves there. Occupying a lot of space. Thrown in front. Held on by the netminder. And there'll be no further play. What a nice play there by Pagano. Chased the guy around the net. Stayed with him. Caused the turnover. Then went to the Cooker. Took two Wolves in the goaltender to come away with the puck. It's a good shift there. Like I said, those are the things that don't show up in the scorecard. Nice job by Orlando, too. Good puck pursuit. Stayed on the puck. Got it back in front. That's what you want to do. You see your guy hounding a guy like that. You want to go right to the puck because he's going to draw the puck loose or the guy's going to cough it up or something. So coaching staff still discussing things with the officiating crew. The official and coaching staff seem to work things out. That's good. Cooler heads prevail. Officials got to take charge, and you got to at some point say, all right, coach, that's enough. The coach persists, and then you got to penalize the team, which you don't like to do as the official. It's the last thing you want to do, but it's your only weapon, so sometimes you got to use it. You know? If you got a Death Star, sometimes you got to, show that it works. Keep the galaxy in line. Trying to get it back to the blue line. It's the only weapon the ref has is his whistle. So on it now is Pilney. Pilney. Stolen by the Wolves. Tough angle shot. Nice stop there by Rossman as it goes into the corner. 5 minutes left to go. Brewer mixing things up there. Brewer wins it out to center. Wins it out to center. It's chased down by Harrell. Harrell hounding the puck. Good tape-to-tape pass there as the Wolves look to break it out. Harrell. Good puck pursuit there as he kept it in. At the blue line now. Keeping it down low. Chasing it into the corner is Brewer. Brewer lays the lumber into him. Brewer wins it back to the blue line for Halko. Halko tries to let the shot go. Doesn't get through. And away come the Wolves now. Wolves send it out. Looks like it's going to go for icing. Will it get there? Is it rolling? Yep. Tracy didn't exactly make a beeline for the puck to get there before the goal line. She'll tell everybody she went as fast as she could. She sort of drifted a little bit to the right there as the puck was headed to the left, but icing's icing, so she sold it. So good enough for me. Good enough for the ref. Good enough for the broadcaster. And smart job there by that young lady, Kelly Tracy. And she accidentally, on purpose, slowed up just enough. The puck rolled across the goal line for icing. The little nuances of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Gamesmanship, as they call it. I call it smart. Here's Harrell now. Harrell, nice move over the blue line. Harrell wheeling and dealing. Harrell to himself. Behind the net where they got Brewer getting to the cooker. Got it in front. There's Brewer. Lets the shot go. Big stop there. Right at the goal line as Brewer got to the cooker. A nice save there by the netminder. And there'll be no further play. Nice rush there by Harrell. Brewer went to the cooker with his stick down. That's exactly what you want to do. See your teammate wheeling and dealing behind the net. Get to the cooker, get yourself a wide base, stick on the ice, and plant yourself there, and don't get moved. The goaltender makes a save, and the goaltender makes a save. That's off to him. Guy made the save. You know, sometimes you got to tip your hat to your opponent. Karen now in the corner. Oh, yeah, the Buffalo Bills. He just reminded me. It happens so often in professional sports, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Brown now. Brown down the right wing. Brown forced wide by Tracy, especially in the NFL, too. There's what? 4, 5 really good quarterbacks in the NFL, maybe? And if you've got one of them, you could beat anybody. There's Mahomes, there's Allen, Hurts, Lawrence, Tua, offsides. If you want to say Purdy, I guess you got to say Purdy. I mean, who? Dak? Maybe there's 6. 3 in the AFC, 3 in the NFC. And sometimes teams that have been good for a while, they'll have that season where they're not that great. They're having a rough season. Everybody's starting to write them off. They're 6-6 now, all the Bills, and they've got a real tough record, a real tough schedule, excuse me. You know, and people, they'll fly under the radar all year. I mean, the Bengals are done. The Jets are done. Patriots were never getting started. Colts are done. Titans are done. Jacksonville, obviously very good. Pittsburgh, Baltimore, still real good. Yeah, I forgot about Jackson. Jackson's real good. But the Bills get in, and I think they will. They're going to be a road team for the most part. They're going to be way under the radar. Nobody's going to be considering them a serious contender anymore like they were the last few years. And now those are the seasons that teams put it together at the last minute. They've got the same amount of talent. And they go on runs. So I like the Bills in this postseason to make it to the Super Bowl or to the AFC title game, make a run at it. The Bills and the Cowboys. My prediction: third try at it. Sent all the way down. I think the Cowboys are. I know people say the Eagles or the Niners and the NFC. The Cowboys are the team to beat in the NFC. 2:16 left to go. Zero to zero is the score. A low-scoring affair here between the Wolves and the Seahawks. As Pagano leans in. Pagano with Ferry on the left wing. Pagano runs it back for Camp. Camp lets the shot go, doesn't get through. That hit a Wolf on the way in. Orlando tracks it down. Orlando backpedals with it. Orlando, nice move along the boards to try to get it back in front. Comes back to the blue line and sent away it goes now. Chase down there. Nice job there by Pilney. Pilney. Well, you either got to get the puck or the man. Pilney got the man, and looks like Ferry got the man, so I think Ferry is going to be headed to the sin bin. Excuse me. In 2 minutes. Well, cross-checking his opponent. Cross-checking is the call to Orlando. Power play now for the Wolves. just under 2 minutes to go here in the opening stanza. So the Wolves on a power play. Power plays are only for 90 seconds. So there'll be 30 seconds of 5-on-5 should the Seahawks kill off the penalty remaining in the period. First things first, they got to kill said penalty. Sent all the way down, hops over the stick, rolls to the netminder. He'll leave it there. Tells his defenseman go to length with it and bury it. Sure would like the assist. Looks like it's going to be the opposite. Looks like it's going to be icing. So icing is the call. It's breaking the action. Brought to us by our friends at John DeFore Photography, ladies and gentlemen. That's John D-U-F-O-U-R, John DeFore Photography. John is the best. He did our son's senior pictures, and they came out so beautiful. Go to D-U-F-O-R, John DeFore Photography. Check out his portfolio. If you got a young lady, a lad, or a new baby, or any sort of sporting event, his pictures are so beautiful. So you'll see what I'm talking about. The color pops off the screen. He makes hockey cards. He makes magazine covers. He's amazing. Nice play off the boards there. Walking in with Tracy. It's John, D-U-F-O-U-R, spelled like the number. Photography.com. Check it out. Trust me, he's the guy. He's such a nice guy and does such a great job. And we got our son's senior pictures. My wife clicked on it and opened up the folder. She was in tears. So beautiful. All right, face off. And down low now. In the Wolf zone. Dempsey playing center today. Dempsey digging and mucking. Trying to keep the puck in. Brewer. That hops over the stick of Pilney. Out to center it goes now. Camp on it there with just 20 seconds left to go in the power play for the Wolves. Here come the Wolves now on the counterattack. Poke checked away by Camp. At the blue line, West Hartford walks in, pulls the trigger. Nice job by Dempsey to get the stick in the shooting lane. Gosh, excuse me. So sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Quickly now, short-handed back the other way. Camp fighting through. Camp spilled for his efforts. It's going to be a trip, I think, or hook. Yep, hooking is the call as Camp was trying to knife his way through. So the Seahawks, who killed off the penalty just seconds before that, will now head to their own power play. As number 34 in blue, 2 minutes. For hooking the other player while he was trying to play hockey. So 22 seconds left to go here. Seahawks would certainly love to get on the board. It's Warren leaning in to take the draw now. He wins it cleanly through the wickets of Camp. Camp on it on the backhand. Got it down to Glance. Glance got it in front at the back door. Was Karen. Almost came to him as he was lurking there. Cleared and all the way down. If you ice it and you're shorthanded, it's still icing, so it's going to go for icing. So icing is the call with 5 seconds left. We'll keep an eye on Coach Tracy, see if he pulls the goalkeeper to go for the extra skater. Go for the 6-on-4 with 5.2 seconds left. Let's see, is he thinking about it? It doesn't look like the netminder and Rossman going to be leaving the crease anytime soon, so he's going to go with his 5-on-4. I mean, can the Wolves score in 5 seconds? I guess so. Well, there's the buzzer. As the puck is pushed wide. A real good period of hockey there. As it comes to a close and your score at the end of one is the same as when we started. West Hartford Wolves 0. Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 0. We'll be right back with the second period in just a moment.
Solu. It's on our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and type in Solu. What's your number? I'll text it to you. What's your number? 203 895. Yep. Okay. 3802. 3802. That's your pop up. It's just a YouTube channel. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You playing for the Riverhawks? Yeah. Yeah, we're doing a game. All right, nice. Yeah. Share that with everybody. And you can go back and watch later, live or later. Okay, nice. All right, you got it, brother. What's your name?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, oh my, and welcome back to the third and final stanza. Brought to us by our good friends at Certified Auto Repair. Certified Auto Repair, Columbia, Connecticut. Servicing all makes and models, whether it's routine maintenance or an emergency situation. Boys at Certified Auto Repair have got you covered. They make a plan to get you and your vehicle back on the road as soon as possible. They do a great job. They helped out with our Nissan a couple of weeks ago. Here's a new battery, an oil change, and fixed the back hatch that wasn't working. And they do a great job, honest. And the car is fixed. They do it at a fair price. That's all you can ask. You want your mechanic to know what he's doing and not rip you off. Especially these days. I mean, who could fix a car? You got to be a computer engineer. I don't even know how to fix a Tesla. How do you fix a Tesla? Back the other way now. But still, thank you to our friends at Certified Auto Repair. They do such a great job. Columbia, Connecticut, open Mondays through Saturday. Call for an appointment. If you're in the area, you just need an oil change or unfortunate situation, which happens with our vehicles sometimes. They do a great job. The boys at Certified Auto Repair. Dangerously now, kept in by Camp. Lets the shot go. Nice job by Camp to knock it down and get it away quickly. In the corner now. On it now, Pagano. He lets a fluttering shot go. That went off the stick. As it comes away to center, that's knocked down at center ice and chased down. Quickly on it there is Halko. Halko backpedaling. Halko up for Ferry. Ferry did a nice job to chip it ahead for Orlando. Orlando trying to get it back to Ferry. As the penalty comes to an end, we're back to 5-on-5 hockey, so neither team capitalized on their power plays. The Wolves had one, then the Seahawks had one, carrying over into the second. And a quick shot goes to the side by the netminder as they got the flipper on it. Ferry chopping at it, and here's Orlando now. Orlando wheeling and dealing. Orlando over for Ferry. Ferry back to Orlando. Lurking was Pagano. A nice job by the Wolves to collapse down low, and the Wolves now on the counterattack through the neutral zone. Pagano on his horse against Sheriff. Pagano forces him wide, bouncing puck dangerously. Camp got it out of there. That was not an easy stop. That puck bounced about 2 feet in front of Calvin. That is not an easy save. Letting the shot go. Rossman to save the rebound. Gets pushed right by the on-rusher. Here comes Pagano now. 3-on-2 with Orlando and Ferry. Pagano up for Orlando. Back for Pagano. Pagano trying to pull the trigger. Trying to find it. Following up as Orlando gets pushed just wide. As everybody met at the cooker. Back to the blue line. That hops over the stick there. On it now is Pilney. Pilney sent it back up. Ferry. Poke checking it ahead. That goes back to Tracy. Tracy quickly up. Seahawks got to be careful here not to have too many men on the ice. They did not. As the player hopped into the bench just in time. Over the blue line, but a delayed penalty coming up against the Seahawks as the Wolves move in, pulling the trigger on the goal line, reaching back is Rossman, and there'll be no further play. A big stop there by Rossman as he made the save, and the puck just lied there right on the goal line. He reached back to get it. And to the power play now, the Wolves shall go. Once again, their second power play. As the Wolves win the faceoff. Power plays are only for 90 seconds here in the PUE division. The Bantam division as well. 2 minutes in high school in the NHL. Sent in offsides is the call. Doring tried to keep it in. Doring mints out there. It's Cumberland. For the Wolves, Harrell out there for the penalty kill. Taking the faceoff. James Harrell, number 91 in your scorecard. Face-off won by West Hartford. As they try to gain the blue line. Nice job there by Harrell to stay with their man. And that one got it out in front. Now down low, trying to get to it. Couldn't pull the trigger. Bilney on it. Bilney in the corner, digging and mucking. Bilney trying to come away with it. Bilney putting the brakes on. Bilney chases it off in the corner, but the Wolves come away with it. Tracy tying up her man in front. Bossman with the save. The rebound, and the whistle blows it dead as the ref lost sight of it. 11 and a half minutes left to go here. In the second stanza, the middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza, the Certified Auto Repair stanza, ladies and gentlemen. As Pagano leans in, That comes back to the blue line, but Pagano's on it first. Here comes Pagano now. Pagano 1-on-3 shorthanded. Pagano tried to cut back to the outside. Wolves there. We're not a wolf pack of one. As they surrounded Pagano, as the great Zach Galifianakis once said. Before he was in between two ferns. Stepping to the outside now, protecting the puck. Camp lost his footing. Ferry coming over. Good puck support there. You always want two people on the puck. Gazda at the blue line, number 5 pinches in, but Pagano comes away with it. Pagano off the boards. He couldn't send it all the way down, otherwise it's icing. If you're shorthanded and you ice, it's still icing. Giveaway at center ice. Here's Ferry now. Ferry serpentining. Ferry looking like a hot knife through butter on the backhand. The rebound. Pagano pulls the trigger, getting the flipper on it, doing the reverse snow angel is the netminder, and there'll be no further play. Oh my goodness. The turnover right at the blue line. Ferry was wheeling and dealing. Pagano came through, got the shot away. Nice stop there by the netminder on the initial save and the rebound. And it comes away to center. Knocked down by Pilney. Pilney sending it back in. Offsides is the call. Pagano hadn't cleared out yet. But just a face-off. So 10:33 left to go here. Seahawks with a good penalty kill there as they're back to 5-on-5. Pagano, Orlando, Ferry, Tracy, and I think Camp, the other defenseman out there for Coach Tracy and the Seahawks. As that one went off a body. Job there by Coach Dempsey pouncing on it. Showing he's still got the land speed. It's both his boys, Declan and Jack, both good cross-country runners. So they do have land speed due to Dempsey's. Behind the net, I don't know if Connor ever did cross-country. He plays for our NHC team here, our prep high school team. They're on the road today in New Hampshire taking on the Avs. They'll be here on the Solu tomorrow at 1:30 playing the same New Hampshire Avalanche team. Hopefully there'll be some bad blood in the game today, and that could spill over into tomorrow's game for the broadcast. That would really please the broadcaster. I always like when teams play the day before. I get them on the second day. Then if anything happens, it carries over. It's always a good time, no? So if you're around tomorrow, 1:30, put the game on. Put the Jets and the Falcons in on the small screen. There's Tracy now. Tracy got it down low. Pagano trying to pull the trigger. Couldn't do so. Ferry got it down low. There's Orlando. Everybody needs to calm down a little bit. The Wolves trying to get the puck out. Like I said, we're at the hockey rink. We're not at the tennis courts. Here's Ferry now. Not that there's anything wrong with tennis. Don't get me wrong. Big Martina Navratilova fan. Along with Boris Becker, Yvonne Lendl, Jimmy Connors. Of course, the great John McEnroe back in the day. I started tuning out. Magazine samples came along. Not that I didn't like tennis anymore. Just outgrew it. Walking in now, letting the shot go. I shouldn't say I outgrew it. It just wasn't like I used to. I remember breakfast at Wimbledon. I used to enjoy that a lot. I remember when Becker was 17 and beat Yvonne Lendl. Over the blue line now. Here come the Wolves stepping to the outside. Nice job there by Tracy to take away the shooting lane. That's a good play there. As Tracy just took the angle, stood right in front of him, right off the pads. Didn't give him much to work with. Glance did a nice job to go back and recover. Glance, beautiful tape-to-tape pass there. Hopped over to stick of Warren, but the right play, though. Sent back in now. Pilney puts the brakes on. Pilney on the forehand. Goes to Tracy. Tracy hard around. It's kept in by Gazda. Gazda keeping the puck in at the blue line. Gazda walks the line. Gazda trying to get it down low. Good stick there in the passing lane by Warren. 8.5 minutes left to go. Trying to come away with it. Bodies collide as Pilney got a chunk of his man. A bit of pushing and shoving in there in the corner. Wheeling and dealing now at the blue line with the puck. Stepping to the outside, still with it. Pulling the trigger. That goes wide. It's Pilney. Tracks it down. Pilney in the corner. Pilney trying to get the puck up. Couldn't do so. Bouncing puck dangerously goes off Tracy. Covering the blue line there was Glance. Glance trying to get it out. Gazda lays the lumber into Glance. Glance gets back up as it ends up behind the net now. Tracy on it there. Tracy did a nice job there, harnessing her in and Diego Maradona. She kicked it up ahead. On the left wing boards it goes now, trying to get the puck out. That's kept in by the Wolves, turning at the dot, walking in, pulling the trigger, deflected. Another shot blocked there by Kelly Tracy. Tracy's been out there a while, as have all the Seahawks. They got to get a whistle. They need a line change. Wolves getting some fresh Wolves out there. Rossman makes the save. The rebound. They score. As it trickles in. Rossman made the stop. The rebound may have went off the defense lady in front by accident there. Or either way, 1-0. Wolves get the lead here with 7.5 left to go here. Exactly halfway through the affair. Wolves strike first. They are on the board. Harrell. Really liking Harrell's game. He really becoming a good 200-foot hockey player. Good centerman. Tenacious on the puck. Good back checker. Obviously, real good shot. A lot to like here on this Seahawks team. They're down by 1 right now, but this has been an excellent game as it's kept in at the blue line. That one slides the Rossman, will cover up, and there'll be no further play. 7:05 left to go here in the second stanza. Well, you know you're doing a good job officiating if both sets of parents are mad at you and both benches are mad at you. And I used to ref, ladies and gentlemen. I knew, you know. If both sets of parents are mad at me, I'm doing a fantastic job. That means I'm not being biased, at least. I let a lot go. Not a lot of penalties from this official back in the day. You'd have to be a blatant takedown somewhere or take away a scoring chance or intent to injure, but little contacts here and there. Play on. Back to the blue line. Kept in, no. Offsides is the call. With 6:40 left to go. I think these refs have done a real good job here today, to be honest with you. That's just me. There's the face-off. Walking in now, making the move. Big stop there by Rossman. The rebound comes back out to the blue line. Knocked down. Here comes Harrell. Harrell back the other way. Harrell cutting to the outside, protecting the puck. Harrell at the dot, walking in, pulling the trigger. He scores! James Harrell with the power move to the outside. Let the wrist shot go back against the grain. And just like that, the Seahawks have tied the affair. 1-1 is your score. I apologize. I had the scoreboard wrong. I had the Seahawks up 1-0 there on the scoreboard. Well, now it's 1-1. I guess I was foreshadowing. I apologize to the Wolves. They were winning 1-0, so forgive me. The 1-1 is the score. Harrell walked in and buried the biscuit there. You know, he was just saying about his game as it's really rounding out. Beautiful move there to the outside. Cut back in and let the wrist shot go. Orlando got it up to Pagano. Here's Ferry now. Ferry trying to step to the outside with it. Ferry. Digging, mucking. Tracy kept the puck in for Orlando. So 1-1 is your score. 6 minutes left to go. Tracy keeping the puck in. Got Pagano down low doing battle in front. And away the Wolves come with it. Nice job by Ferry to come over, and Pilney not giving a lot of room there at the blue line. I always like my defensemen and defense ladies to step up at the opposing team's blue line and step up at our own blue line. Don't give room. They beat you, they beat you. You stop, get back. It's okay. Make them beat you. If they can, well, that's the forward's job to be getting back anyway. Take away room with both blue lines. That's what the defense ladies should be doing. As we see Tracy executing it there, keeping the puck in. That's what I like to see. She could have backed up on that play and stepped up. There's Tracy now. Tracy keeping the puck in. Sent down low, Pagano. Pagano behind the net. Pagano moving it along for Orlando. Good cycling here. Orlando looked like he was starting to do the Michigan move there, which is an old former goaltender. I'm not a fan of the Michigan move. I forgot who there was a goalie finally I saw. I forgot who it was in the NHL. The guy went to go do the Michigan move. And he just took a stick and just swung it at the guy's head, which is exactly what the goaltender should do if somebody starts to put the puck up on the Michigan move. Not saying hit the guy over the head with your stick. Please don't get me wrong. But you see a goalie stick headed for your face, you're going to flinch. That puck's going to fall off. You're not doing the Michigan move anymore. That puck's on the ground. Just swing your stick right at the guy's eyes. Not hit him. Please don't get me wrong. But, if he feels the breeze of the stick go by or gets a splinter, well, these things happen. Got to remember, I grew up watching Billy Smith. So I forgot who it was. There was a goalie who finally did it in the NHL. I've been screaming for that for years. Just swing your stick right at the guy's eyes. He'll drop that puck. Behind the net now, trying to get it in front. Still with it. That's what Billy Smith would have done. That's for certain. Ask Gretzky about that. Perry trying to come away with it. Gretzky, who was averaging over 3 points a game coming into the series against the Islanders in 1983. In the playoffs, Edmonton came in undefeated, 11-0. And they left 11-4. Gretzky came in with the same amount of points, and he left with the same amount of points that he came in with. How about that? Sent ahead now. Wanted at their own blue line of the Seahawks. Alco. Alco did a nice job to win it out to center. Alco following it up nicely. Alco lays the lumber into his man and wins the puck. Good job there by Halco to battle. Halco sending it in. Offsides is the call. So 3:43 left to go here. Warren leaning in against Glance. Glance on the right wing with Warren, excuse me. Against Glance. It's not practice. I'm sure these guys go at it at practice, though. Come on, Brain. I don't like you and you don't like me. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, though. And I couldn't fall asleep last night. To go see Godzilla -1, 10 o'clock showing. There were a lot of previews, which I'm not complaining. I love previews. That movie didn't start till close to 10:30 last night. And we got there. We sat in our seats at 9:40. Which I was very happy about. I was like, no, we got to get there early. Popcorn in hand. Nice move by Tracy to change direction. As the Wolves do a nice job to keep it in. Over comes Pilney. Tracy on the backhand up for Karen. Karen. Over the red line. Karen's got help. Nice job to stay on sides there by Glance and Warren. Sent in. Glance in the corner. Glance trying to get the puck in front. Behind the net for Warren. Warren run into there. But under 3 minutes to play now. Here come the Wolves now. Trying to come away with it. Out to the red line it goes. Tracy sending it back in quickly. Seahawks regain the blue line. That one hops over Tracy's stick. Looks like it's going to go for icing. So icing is the call brought to us by our friends at Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractors, ladies and gentlemen. Paul's been in business for over 30 years. Right here in the New Haven area. He does a fantastic job, whether it's new homes, addition to your home, windows, sidings, basements, doors, doesn't matter, kitchens, bathrooms. You're building that man cave downstairs or perhaps that she shed outside. Give Paul a call at Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractors. He does tremendous work. He's been working 30 years only on referrals and word of mouth. Here's a chance now for the Wolves walking in, pulling the trigger. That went over the goal line, over the post. Bouncing puck now. Wolves on it there. Back for Gazda. Gazda hounded there. Taken away. Back the other way now. Here come the Seahawks. Warren. Gazda getting on his horse. Gazda getting a piece of him, breaking it up. Warren chopped at Gazda. Gazda took the puck away and was laying in front of Warren. Warren just chopped down at him. Got away with that one. I'll tell you that. That I got to say. That's a penalty. Trying to get it out there. Now a penalty coming up against the Seahawks, tripping at the blue line, but the Wolves have the puck. Trying to move outside in. Tracy got a piece of it. Rossman coming off his line aggressively. Good job by Rossman there, not hesitating, coming right off the line. They touched the puck. 1:45 left to go here. In the second stanza, 1-1 is your score. A fantastic affair here as the Wolves will head to the power play now. And as Brewer will come in on the penalty kill with Dempsey. Forward units out there for Coach Tracy now. The Seahawks, I think, only have 3 out there, so they'll send out a 4th. Here comes Tracy right back out. Kelly Tracy reports back for duty wearing number 16, Pat LaFontaine's old number. Quick shot saved by Rossman. There'll be no further play. Good face-off win there by the Wolves. Good shot on goal. Nice stop there by Calvin. Rossman's been good today, as expected. He's been good for the past 3 years. And he went in tonight. Face off won by the Seahawks. Brewer trying to get it out. Brewer chipping it ahead. Did get it out to center offside. Nice play there by Brewer to get the puck over that blue line. That's all that matters. He hustled out there and got it over the blue line. It's a great job there by Gabriel Brewer. Again, one of the little plays that aren't going to show up in the scorecard, but those are big little plays. They're not little big plays. Big difference. Here's Brown now. Big little plays. Dempsey sending it ahead. Dempsey chasing down Doring. Doring getting the Jets going. Doring lost it in the snow there. Ice getting a little bit choppy out there here late in the second period. There's no Zambonis in between, so both teams just got to deal with it. Tracy got it up for Dempsey. Dempsey moves it along. Puck dying in the snow there at center ice again. Brown ran into Tracy. Tracy got a piece of it. Nice puck support there. Dempsey came over to get it out, but it was kept in, turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. Nice stop by Rossman. That goes behind the net. Camp. Trying to move it hard along. Brewer stops the direction, then moves it along. Smart play there by Brewer. Got it up for Camp. Camp with one man to beat. Nice job by Doring. Break that up. Brewer on the puck now at center ice. Gabriel Brewer. Brewer going north and south. Brewer refusing to be denied. Brewer takes out the Zamboni door while he's at it. Brewer still with it. You got to like the penalty killing effort there by Gabriel Brewer doing yeoman's work. And Brewer, I would have liked to see him get off the ice there, though. He's obviously tired. There's a big collision in the corner. Brewer says, yeah, Mr. Broadcaster, I'm tired. All right, hold my Gatorade. On it now is Camp with 7 seconds left to go. Sending it back in, back out to center, and that's going to do it. As the second stanza comes to a close, your score. At the end of 2, the Wolves won, the Seahawks won. We'll be right back with the third and final chapter of this unwritten story unveiling right before your very eyes and ears here, only on Solu. Thank you so much for joining us. A real good one. How I should react. No mine. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the third and final stands are about ready to get underway here. A real good affair between two real good teams, the West Hartford Wolves and the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. It's cynical. Number 7 in your scorecard, getting the start on the right wing for the West Hartford Wolves. A real good game. Two good goaltenders going at it. I'd say the shots on goal a little bit, I would say, in favor of the Wolves, but not by much. Rossman and the Wolves goaltender has been good. Here's Ferry now. Ferry puts the brakes on like Maverick. Got it. Up ahead, Pagano. Pagano got it down low on the backhand. The rebound still loose. They jam at it. Ferry got a chunk of it. Camp kept it in. That rolls to the goalkeeper. He'll cover up, and there'll be no further play. Oh. And the Seahawks emerge from the locker room ready to go. Good opening shift there. Good 30 seconds of pressure. The Wolf netminder had to make a couple of big stops there as Pagano and Ferry were lurking. Pagano, clean face-off win back to Tracy. Tracy lets the shot go. Bounces in front, came loose. Orlando, good job to protect the puck. Back for Pilney. Pilney, turning on the forehand, got it to Ferry. Ferry, beautiful pass across. Pagano dangerously lets the shot go, slid off his stick. Ferry coming back into the picture. And the Wolves weather that storm and come away with it. Through the neutral zone, trying to get it out. Couldn't do so. Bodies collide there. Modern there, Shear. Shear. Senecal. Sidesteps the D-man. Senecal at the dot. Senecal walking in, pulling the trigger. That just missed on the waffle side. Senecal was really dancing there. 13:40 left to go here. The final stanza just nicely underway. We play 15-minute stanzas here in the Pee Wee division. An outstanding affair between these two teams. Here comes Ferry now. Ferry trying to run the gauntlet. Still got it. Ferry walking in, pulls the trigger. Big stop. The rebound still loose. They jam at it. Everybody meeting at the goaltender. And the ref blows it dead. Oh, my goodness. I am not exactly sure what Coach Tracy said to the boys and girls in between stanzas, but I hope somebody had the VCR on REC for that one. Whatever he said, he's got the boys and girls motivated. They've come out of the locker room here for the third period, looking to get the lead. Nice job by the Wolves netminder to stand tall, though, as Warren leans in to take the draw. West Hartford wins it. That went off the back. Scapitula stepping up at the blue line, laying the lumber into him, but the Wolves come away with it. Over the blue line, trying to step back inside with Mintz. Mintz lost the handle on it. Camp on the corner now. Back to the blue line it goes. That's kept in at the blue line. That goes behind the net. On it there. All the Seahawks try to get out. Glance did a nice job covering his man at the blue line, but kept in. His bodies collide in front of the net there as Halko sent his man flying. Behind the net. Good change of direction there by Camp. Got it up to Glance. Glance couldn't get it out, though. Kept in at center. Kept in at the blue line, I mean. Under 13 minutes to go now as the Seahawks still trying to get the puck out. The Wolves have done a nice job hemming the Seahawks in, but the Seahawks sticking to the game plan, getting it out to center. Sent back in by Peterson. Mintz crosses past there with Thays. Thays walking in. Thays pulls the trigger. That went off someone's intercostal space. Didn't get through. Back to the blue line. Clear but not out. Trying to get it out on the backhand. Couldn't do so. Karen covering his defense lady at the blue line. Over comes Warren and the Seahawks. Get it out to center. A 2-on-1 if they hurry. The neutral zone, Karen. That quickly turned into a 2-on-4 as the Wolves got back. Seahawks complete a player change. Fresh legs out there for the Seahawks. With just over 12 minutes left to go here in the pressure cooker affair between the Wolves and the Seahawks today. A real good battle. In the corner now. Trying to get the puck out. One of the Seahawks blew a tire. That's advantageous for Hartford as they walk in, let the shot go. Rossman with the save. The rebound. They score. They got the shot away. Rossman made the stop. The Wolves got to it and buried the biscuit on the rebound. I'm not sure who's going to get credit with the goal. I believe it was number 46 who got to the cooker. Well, either way, the Wolves take the lead back. This time we'll get the scoreboard correct on this one. And there it is. 2-1, West Hartford now leading it with under 12 minutes to go. As they got to the cooker and buried the rebound. Offsides is the call there. Not for a lack of effort to get back on sides there by number 94. I think that was Mintz. Mintz out there with Brown on right wing. Brown across from Brewer. Morrell leans in to take the draw. Morrell pushes it ahead. It's moved ahead. Excuse me. Dempsey gives chase. Stepping to the outside, forced wide by Tracy. Tracy just takes the real estate away. Puck on puck. Body on body. A little bit of a headbutt there by Tracy. You got to do what you got to do. Knocked down now. Penalty coming up, I guess, against West Hartford. No, it's against the Seahawks. Let's see here. Hooking is the call. Is it going to be on Tracy? Let's see here. Yeah, Tracy, 2 minutes for hooking. So he might have got her for the headbutt. So 11:26 left to go here in the affair. A power play now for West Hartford. As neither team has had a 2-goal lead today, so West Hartford with the opportunity. Face-off won by Pagano cleanly. Boy, Pagano's had a good day in the face-off circle. Bouncing puck doesn't get out. Here comes Camp now. Camp coming away with it. Camp with speed right up the gut. Pagano is going to go for interference here. Can't argue with that call. Pagano took the man out that was going after Camp. Yeah. Unfortunately for Pagano, that's an easy call for the officials. So. All right, so a 2-man advantage here for West Hartford for a minute 19. A pivotal point in the affair here. It's Pagano and Tracy in the sin bin for the Seahawks. Bodies go flying. Looks like the Seahawks might get another penalty here. So now there's going to be a lot of math that I'm going to have to do. Bouncing puck dangerously. Pouncing on it there is Rossman. So it's going to be another Seahawk headed to the sin bin. Is it going to be Halko this time? I think so. So now it's going to be a two-man advantage for another, on top of what we just had, for another minute and 16 seconds. The Seahawks are going to be shorthanded for a while. Well, at least it's not a three-man advantage. Let's look at it that way. Could be worse. Good time to take a penalty, though. Can't make anything any worse, really. So only 14 seconds ticked off the two-man advantage anyway, so you really only extended the two-man advantage by 14 seconds. But, so it's a two-man advantage now for a minute 16. A one-man advantage after that for the next 14 seconds, if my math is correct, and ladies and gentlemen, like Tony Stark, it always is. He'll just come out 14 seconds after Pagano comes out, if nobody scores. If people score, and they just got to keep track. Just subtract 14 seconds. Well, two-man advantage continues here as Dempsey on the puck now. Dempsey tasked. They're trying to kill off this two-man advantage along with his two teammates. As they came out to center ice, the Wolves, did they keep it in? They did. Wow, okay. Out to center it goes. 48 seconds. No, excuse me. It's that plus 14, so a minute and 15 remaining on the man advantage, on a two-man advantage, excuse me. Got to remember, you got to take the higher number and add 14 seconds. So under a minute to go now in the two-man advantage. Basically what I'm getting at. A bouncing puck, couldn't come away with it. Here's Dempsey now. Dempsey with it. Dempsey got it up and out. Is it going to go for icing? No. Are they going to say that he could have played it? Nope. Icing is the call. So 28 plus 14, that's 38 plus 4, that's 42. So 42 seconds remain on the two-man advantage. I'm curious to see if they get this right. The first penalty be over in 17 seconds. Well, Tracy should not be coming out of the box in 17 seconds. I'm curious to see if she does. If she comes out of the box and it's a 5-on-4 in 15 seconds, that's incorrect. Behind the net now, Wolves. Wolves circling with it. Wolves trying to come out, couldn't do so. Bouncing puck. Ferry got it back out to the blue line. Letting the shot go deflected. Ferry with it. And they open the door, and no, Tracy cannot come back out. Not just yet. It's too many ladies. Well, they got it right. Trying to come away with it now. Cross ice pass. Here's Brown. Brown over the blue line. Brown to the outside. Now Tracy can come out. Tracy can come out now. 16 seconds have gone by. She should be out. Miss Ferry, you don't have to wait for a whistle for her to come out. She should be out. They're digging, they're mucking. The Wolves are getting an extra two-man advantage, extra time on a two-man advantage here. Don't have to wait for the whistle. She should have came out. Over the blue line now with it. Stepping to the outside. Ferry letting the shot go. Rossman makes the save. The rebound, Brewer. Got to it there. Extended two-man advantage here for the Wolves as Brewer comes away with it. Brewer over the red line, stepping to the outside. Brewer with it. Brewer dumps it in. Behind the net it goes now. Wolves. Advantageous two-man advantage here. Ferry did a nice job to win the puck. High off the glass. 23 seconds left to go to the penalty on Halko. Not sure why no one's come out of the box yet. At least one should be out. Sending it in. Behind the net it goes now, Camp. Well, Seahawks 10 seconds away from killing off this two-man advantage for what has been now a minute and a half. There's Ferry now. Ferry sidesteps the defenseman. Ferry over the red line, dumping it in. Smart play there. As now Tracy came out of the box. So it's a 5-on-4. The Seahawks should definitely have a 5-on-5. There's Gazda. Gazda stepping to the outside. Gazda with it. Gazda got it across, covered up by Rossman, and now the Seahawks should let everybody out of the box. Well, that was... Seahawks got lucky there. No one should not still be in the box. It's been 14 seconds since the penalty ended. That was a mistake. One should have came out right when the 14 seconds after the first one was over. And the second one should have came out now that the time ran out. But these things happen. What are you going to do? That's a lot of math, you know. Behind the net it goes now, so the Seahawks weather that storm. I'm trying to keep the puck in. The Wolves do. They lead 2-1. Couldn't capitalize on the extended two-man advantage. Up for Karen. Here comes Karen now. Karen down the left wing. Chopped that there. As Peterson got back and got a chunk of Karen. Behind the net it goes now. Spidey in on the forecheck. Pilney pinching in. Coming away with it now is Mintz. Mintz through the neutral zone over the blue line. Tracy back. Mintz trying to step to the inside. Tracy did a nice job to take the puck away there. She's playing well. Bouncing puck now. Tracy swallowed up that play. Couldn't get it out, though. Peterson did a nice job to keep it in. Bounces around now. Chance in front, down low. Rossman with the stop. 7:11 left to go. Good opportunity to give the cameraman and broadcaster a Slurpee. Make mine a cherry with a splash of Coke. Make his a Coke with a splash of cherry. Or whichever is easiest for you. Seahawks might get caught in a player change. Here comes Mintz now. Mintz walking in all alone, sliding over to get a big chunk of him, then sending him flying, still loose in front. A delayed penalty coming up here against the Seahawks. I don't think Halko really had a choice in the matter. Are they considering a penalty shot? I can't see that being a penalty shot. He got him from the side. Not even sure if it should be a penalty, but tripping is the call. Well, I can't argue with the call, really. He did get a giant chunk of the guy and send him flying into the corner. So, well, they got caught on a player change, and Halko came flying off the bench. Nothing he could do there. That's what you call a good penalty, though, boys and girls. There are good penalties and there are bad penalties. That's a good penalty right there. He saved the goal. That's what matters. Or at least a breakaway. Sometimes you got to, take the penalty and let your team kill off the power play. They've proven they could do that for extended amounts of time. As it's sent away to center. 6:30 left to go in the affair. 1:10 left to go on the penalty to Halko. Knocked down. There's Harrell now. Harrell, short-handed all by himself. Harrell forced to the outside, protecting the puck. Harrell in the corner. Harrell puts the brakes on. Harrell, nice job to kill time behind the net. Harrell's got Dempsey. Harrell cycling, gives it to Dempsey. Dempsey changes direction. Dempsey tried to get it back in front. Couldn't get it there. That's picked up. And here come now the Wolves back the other way. Through the neutral zone they come. Nice job of back checking there by Dempsey. Getting on his horse short-handed. Over the blue line, letting the shot go. That's deflected into the corner. And came back out to center ice. Knocked down by the Wolves. That's good. Just do that for now. That's enough for now. That's good. Good. Into the corner. I don't know why that keeps popping out. I got another cord. I'll change it after the game. Here the Wolves now letting the shot go. Deflected in front. Rose to Rossman. Rossman covers up. And there'll be no further play. So we apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Trouble with our power cord. That's a new cord, too. Just got that. There we go. We like things nice and bright here at the arena. There you go. All right, so 4 seconds remaining. On the power play for the West Hartford Wolves as they win the draw. Quick shot, Rossman the save, and it gets pushed out of harm's way. Nice stop there by Calvin as Halko comes out of the sin bin. So back to 5-on-5 hockey. And the shot go deflected in front. Pilney gets to it first behind the net. Pilney trying to get to the forehand. And the Seahawks try to get it out to center. You can. It's kept in by the Wolves at the blue line. Now it comes out to center. Sent back in, but offsides is the call. So offsides is the call. With 4:55 left to go. Here in the affair, 2-1, West Hartford leading it. Over the blue line, stepping to the outside, getting it down low. That's knocked down by Tracy. Tracy changes directions, heads to the outside, moves it up. Sent back in by Gazda. Quickly on it there was Halko. Halko fresh out of the sin bin. Got 2 penalties here in the third period. Second one, no, he just had to do it. Chipped ahead now. Back the other way comes Senecal. Senecal trying to step to the outside. He's got a lady cutting to the cooker. That's Brown. Tried to saucer it over there like Pierre Turgeon. A little bit behind the play. 4:15 to go now. As the clock's starting to become the enemy of the Seahawks. He had deflected in front. Big stop there. Rossman got the waffle on that under deflection. That was not an easy save there for Calvin. Back the other way now. Here come the Seahawks. Over the blue line. Boy, Rossman's been good today. Bodies collide there along the boards. Good job by the officials. Let the boys and girls play here in a 1-goal game. Harnessing their inner Andy Van Helleman. Rejecting their inner Don Koharski. Not asking for the extra donut. Bouncing puck. That one. Toward to the side there. There's Ferry on it now. Ferry in the corner. Ferry hounded from behind, protecting the puck. Ferry spilled. Ferry. I don't like to see that. Don't look to the officials for help. Just get up. Tracy. Kept it in at the blue line. Tracy again. Kept it in the blue line. Slid it across. Halco had vacated. Went back to center. And there come the Wolves now. Ferry on the back check. Turning and going. Trying to catch the Wolves in the player change. Ferry. Nice job there. Keep staying on sides by Orlando. Lets the shot go. Waffled aside. Orlando. Got it down low to Ferry. Ferry. Trying to get it in front. Pagano. Pagano at the net. Pagano couldn't get there. Bouncing puck. Knocked down Orlando. Got it back for Camp. Camp went to pull the trigger. Lost the handle on it. Camp gets sat on. He looks a little bit banged up, but he's all right. Right back up. Camp checking out his internal organs. They seem to all be intact. And back the other way now. Here comes Brown. Brown with speed down the right wing. Ferry coming over to break that up with just under 3 minutes to go now. Ferry at the end of a shift there, running on fumes, looking like Cougar, hoping Maverick will come by and help out. I don't think he gained the red line. Sending it in offsides. Offsides. Icing is the call, excuse me. So icing happened when the puck got down, bang, before the other guy. You know the rest of the story, ladies and gentlemen. The great rookie goaltender, Denis Lemieux. All right, 2:40 left to go here. And then the third and final stanza. 2-1 is your score. A real good affair here today. And the Seahawks and the Wolves. As the Seahawks win the faceoff. Down the right wing they come. Trying to break it out. Sent ahead. That one just wide of the goalkeeper. On and now is Warren. We'll keep an eye on Rossman, see when they pull him. Got to be thinking about it with 2.5 to go. Here's Glance now. Going to be happening soon. Behind the net now, Warren, unless they could get the equalizer here. Came back out in front. Nice job by the Wolves to collapse down low and back the other way on the counterattack they go. Over the blue line, stepping to the outside, Sure. Sure at the dot. Sure pulling the trigger. Deflected off a body in front. A nice job there by Rossman to hang on. Another, well, I'll tell you, Rossman's saves today have not been of the easy ilk. A lot of pucks deflected on him. A lot of pucks changing direction. A lot of traffic. Calvin's done excellent. Hoping his team can get him the equalizer. Face-off won by the Seahawks. Trying to get the puck out with 2 minutes to go now in the affair. Clock, the biggest enemy the Seahawks have. Godzilla, the biggest enemy that Japan had in 1946 last night. Godzilla -1. Back the other way quickly now. Here comes Tracy with a burst of speed. Tracy down the right wing, protecting the puck. Got a man in front behind the net, just letting the tough ankle shot go. The rebound! Pushed just wide as the Wolves did a great job to get back. Break that up. What a nice rush there by Kelly Tracy. Mintz now. Lost the handle on it, 1.5 to go. Seahawks send it all the way down. Does not go far enough for icing, I don't think. No icing with 1.5 to go. We'll keep an eye on the goaltender. As the Seahawks make a couple of changes. Dempsey doing battle to keep it in. Brewer over to help out. That comes away to center. Seahawks complete a player change. Camp on it there with speed. 1:10 to go. A lot of Wolves on the ice there. Got it up ahead. Here's Brewer now. Brewer walking in, pulls the trigger. Deflected aside there. Getting to it was Dempsey. At the side, excuse me, Camp, I apologize. Now it's Dempsey. Dempsey sending it down low. Dempsey on the backhand. Nobody home there for the Seahawks as the Wolves get it out to center. Last minute to go. Here's Camp now. Camp over the red line, sliding it across to Harrell. Harrell over the blue line. Harrell to the outside. Tried to come back to the inside, and the real estate was taken away nicely. Here come the Wolves now. Seahawks still have the goaltender in between the pipes. Down the left wing they go. Dempsey lost his wand. To the corner he goes now. 30 seconds left to go. The Seahawks will see if they pull the goaltender. If they get a chance to. That one leapt up on the windowsill. On and now Camp. Dempsey still wandless. Letting the shot go waffled aside by Rossman. Halko comes crashing through. Bodies go flying everywhere. Halko getting back up. Looking like he had a disagreement with an abominable snowman. Sent all the way down. 5 seconds left to go. What the Wolves got to do is one more clear, and that's going to do it. There's the Seahawks. And the Wolves. There's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. As the Wolves head down to their goaltender in celebration. Good job by West Hartford today. A good job by the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks as well. Well, for my cameraman, producer, director, and firstborn to Lou and Solu, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. The certified auto repair top dog of the affair is going to go to number 7, Senecal. There he is, right at the top of the dot there. It's hard to pick somebody. There was a lot of good players for the Wolves, a lot of good players for the Seahawks. A real great game. I thought Senecal had a good 200-foot game. That was an outstanding affair by 2 good teams, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much for tuning in. We've got one more coming up now. Connecticut Riverhawks are going to take on your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks in a bantam battle. A real good game right there. Once again, your final. The West Hartford Wolves 2, Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 1. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes with the final affair of the day. What a good one we were just treated to. Good job by both teams there.